Hi, Mighty Maker Stars. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make furniture for your room. So, you've already designed your room, you've chosen some colors, you've chosen what you think is most important to meet your needs and your wants, and now we're going to start actually building some of that furniture. So, the material we're using today is called polymer clay or Sculpey, and it comes in many different colors. And the first thing that you're going to want to do is just open the package because it's going to be a little hard at first. So when you take it out of the wrap, it's going to be a little bit tough. What you could do is break it up or have your parent cut it into a smaller piece. And then as you mush it up in your hand and you get it warm, it's going to get softer and softer and easier to work with. So you should have a lot of colors, but one cool technique if you want to change the color is to mix two colors together. So if I want to make orange, just take a little red, take a little yellow, mush them together, and then I'm going to have to mix it for a while. And now that I've mixed these colors for a while, I have some orange. So I can make any color that I want. So remember, for our project, we're going to be pretending that the size of a person is about the size of a AA or AAA battery. So everybody has one of these somewhere around the house. So when you're making your project, just imagine that this is a person. So today what I'm going to be making is a bed, and the first thing I want to choose is my main color. My bed can have multiple colors, but I should make it out of the main one. So I've decided the main color for my project is kind of a dark blue, and then I'm going to add some details to it as I go. So one cool thing that you can do if you need to make something kind of big out of clay and you don't want to waste clay and you also want to make sure that it'll cook really well in the oven is to ball up some tin foil and put your clay around it. So I'm going to make sure that my ball of tin foil is a little bit smaller than the bed I want to make because the bed is going to be the right size for my battery person. I'm going to smush out my clay so it's very, very flat and like a sheet, and then I'm going to wrap it around my foil here. So now I have my battery-sized blue bed, but I want to make the part of the bed, the headboard and the backboard, the footboard, that are made out of wood. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix these two colors of brown, but not completely, because I want it to be nice and stripy the way that real wood is. So I'm going to mix them all up together, and now I have this cool material that kind of looks like wood that I can make my headboard of my bed out of. So when you have a sheet and you want to break it up, this is a great place to use a clay tool, because what I can do is just cut off a little piece ever so neatly, and now my headboard is going to be the right size for my bed. And I'm going to make a smaller footboard for my bed as well. Now it's really important when you join together different pieces of clay to press them together really, really hard. Press as hard as you can without destroying it. Because if you just push two pieces of clay together very gently, the moment you push on one of them, it's going to fall right off. And when we cook it in the oven, it'll break apart. So you really want to apply a lot of force. And if you want to push them together really neatly by pushing really hard, then using a clay tool and just pushing in one specific place really, really hard is a good idea because it'll help you a lot. Next, I'm going to show you how to add some details, and these details could be used for almost anything. So one way to do it is to take the color that you want to add the detail with, in this case white, and I want to add some stripes. So I'm going to roll out a long snake, and then I'm going to press this snake onto my bed, and it's going to make a stripe on my blue bed sheet. And I can take off the extra. That's pretty cool. So I've decided I also want to add some spots to my bed sheet. So I could take some little tiny, tiny dots of clay, roll them out, these tiny dots, and then press them on. As you can see, when I press them on, they get bigger. So if I want to add these polka dots to my sheets, I have to keep in mind that the size is definitely going to change as I go. Another thing that I can do is to roll out a sheet by using something like a Sharpie or a marker or a rolling pin to make it really flat. And then I can cut cool shapes out of it. So in this case, I'm going to cut out a nice couple of pillows for my bed. And this way I can make a super crisp, nice rectangle shape. You could make anything else. You could make a letter for your name or just about anything you want. So now I'm going to stick these pillows onto my bed, and there's a lot more I could do, but I'm going to keep this video short and say that this is a pretty cool, weird, funky polka dot bed. And I hope that you can use this to design stuff in your project, these techniques. So your project for today is to spend 45 minutes to an hour and use clay to make 5 pieces of furniture for your bedroom. They should match the colors that you chose, and they should fulfill your wants and needs. You need to make some furniture for storage, some furniture for sleeping, some furniture for sitting, and you should make at least one piece of furniture that's just fun, even if it doesn't really help you that much.